guys. Make that softer. If you guys can let me know that the audio and everything is all good, that would be great. Coolness. Where did that go? Here. All good. Audio is fine. Video, I don't know what's up with the video. It seems like it doesn't want to go any higher than 480p, which is annoying because it should be going to 1080. Let me just check something out. So welcome to those that are new to my channel. Very nice to have you here. And to those of you who are not so new, nice to have you back here. So a couple of you, okay, I'm not going to fiddle with the quality now. Because I'll probably screw something up and then the stream won't happen at all. That would be my luck. But anyways, maybe the quality doesn't seem so great to me because I'm doing everything, you know, on one computer. So it's just a bit full on, perhaps. Okie dokie, so we will start. Today's video is going to be about this box over here. So it is the April Smart Art Box. And for those that don't know what the Smart Art Box is, it's a subscription box where they send you a box, and it's a big box. They send you a box like this every month and you have no idea what's in it until you get it. And then you get to have a go at a lot of new products that are out on the market. So today, now usually I give this box away at the end of the stream, but unfortunately I'm going to stop doing that because it's just biting me in the bum and costing me more money to do the giveaways than what I'm making. So on the odd occasion, I do make a little bit more, and it's okay for like to cover me with postage and stuff. But it's more often than not I end up paying more to do the giveaways. So I'm only gonna do the pan pastel giveaways once a month and the giveaways for my students and the monthly challenge, and that's all. I'm not gonna do every single thing that I get, because I do get the Smart Art Box for free, and I sort of have a little rule that whatever I get for free I give away for free, but realistically it's not working because it's costing me more money. So I hope you guys can understand. Okie dokie. So before I open this box, just a little announcement for existing students that I have. I have been a little bit quiet, but I'm sort of trying to form a structure on what I'm going to be doing for the rest of this year. So I am going to be starting from scratch. For those that are interested as well, if you're a beginner and you want to literally start from the very beginning, then those are the videos that I'm going to start putting out for my students, where we're literally going to start from scratch. Like the first video will probably be about the different kinds of papers, sandpaper, watercolor paper, you know, different textured papers, whatever. We're going to focus on papers, and we're going to focus on different kinds of pencils, oil pencils, wax pencils, pastel pencils, etc. So that's the sort of thing that's going to happen from now on until the end of this year. I'm not going to be doing so much of the advanced stuff. The advanced stuff, not even the pan pastel stuff and that, I'm trying not to go too advanced there. So this year I'm going to dedicate to all the beginners, and we're going to start from scratch with all the different papers and the different kinds, not all the different kinds of pencils, but the different types of pencils. And we're going to go through it like that, step by step. And we also then once we know the tools, we're going to start step by step with doing animals, and then we'll move on to portraits. So we'll start with different kinds of fur, then we'll start with how to draw snouts, muzzles, eyes, ears, all those sorts of things, until we've got the entire body of a feline, a dog, and a bird sort of mapped out. And then we'll move on to doing portraits and do the same thing with the whole body and with the face. So that's sort of the idea that I want to do for the rest of the year, and I think that's really going to be good. And then next year I can get back into the advanced stuff, and then I've got videos that I can always refer newer students back to if they want to switch back to the basics or just go over that sort of thing again. So that's the plan for the rest of this year, and I'll be starting that. I'm hoping to get that started in May. So let's get that started properly in May and have a video up every week at least. And then between that, I'll still be doing the Smart Art Box every month, the Pan Pastel demo and giveaway every month, and the Color Pencil Magazine challenge every month. So that is what's up. Okay, so let's open the Smart Art Box. I did open this box, but I looked at it real quick and I was like, okay, I know what to do. So I didn't actually read through it or anything. And now I'm sort of thinking maybe I should have read through it. Okay, so this is the box. And it's called It's Springtime. Well, for you guys anyways. Here, we're heading into autumn. Or we're heading into winter. Autumn. Okie dokie. So it looks like this. And from the cover, you can't really quite tell what this box is about. So I thought maybe it would be like something to do with creating patterns and stuff, but it's not. So it is, if you look over here, it looks like text. Visit Tombow USA to download the lettering practice sheet. Oh, see, that's why I probably should have drawn it. So, it says hand-drawn text can be traced back to the Middle Ages when all books were handwritten and often included elaborate drop caps and illustrations as part of the storytelling. Hand lettering has made a comeback, and it has come back strong. It has become a beautiful combination between design and words. Hand lettering is an art form where words are drawn by hand instead of typed. This art form that can evoke deep emotions, I guess it's supposed to say, and add meaning, nostalgia, happiness, joy, and love to the page. So calligraphy can be considered a type of, okay, I'm not going to read through all of that. So project pointers, the key rule is less pressure on the upstroke and more pressure on the downstroke. Less on the upstroke, more on the downstroke. Okay, I did not know that. Do not hold the pen perpendicular to the paper. Hold it at an angle. Create an outline. Use a ruler to make lines and create a guide for your letters. Practice doing the entire alphabet. This will also help you find your favorite style of lettering. Work in a steady pace. Practice makes perfect. If you rush through your lettering, your project will reflect it. Use variation in the heights to add more character to your hand lettering. It created more whimsical and fun pieces. Another way to change up your style is by adjusting the space of the lettering. Oh, that's pretty cool. So I'm guessing we should just download that sheet real quick. Let's do that. I can download and print that. Chop chop. So the address is tombowusa.com. And lettering worksheets. Oh my gosh, that looks so cool. Okay, lettering practice worksheets. This is gonna be fun. We should make some cards. Okay, download and print. Yes, please. Print. I'm so sorry for that background noise. Like, my washing machine sounds like it's gonna take off on a rocket into space really soon. But I have to do washing. Because, you know, it needs to be done. This doesn't, it's one, oh, okay, I see. Okay. Print. Fit to page, or pages. Print. How many? 17 pages! I should have maybe read how many pages before I printed that. Okay, so we'll let that print. I'll see you if you guys have any questions. So the Smart Art Box link is in the description. If anybody wants to check out the Smart Art Boxes. Cool. We'll keep going through this while we wait for that to print real quick. So that's that. So I'm guessing there's obviously pens in here. So the project tools, Tombow beginner lettering set, a Hannah Mule hand lettering pad, Princeton Snap gold Taklon brush round 4, a brush, a Yasutomo Niji watercolor set. Oh, I did not look at this very well. So there's watercolors in here as well. Okay. It's our pleasure to feature Yasutomo, purveyors of fine art and craft materials since 1954 by Ben Yasutomo, who believed in global economy even then. Okay, blood. So that just tells you a little bit about that. And let's open the box. So the instructions here look like this. So this is what it looks like in the end. Step 1, sketch the guidelines for your text. Step 2, the first technique involves treating the lettering as a full drawing. You typically work with this technique when you're looking for a bold font that you cannot achieve with single strokes using lettering pens. Outline your drawn letters and proceed to fill them in. The second technique is sometimes referred to as fake lettering. To achieve this look, start by using the monotone pen to draw the letters. Then on each downstroke of the letters, add an extra stroke to make the letters thicker. You can fill this in with the same color, leave it empty, or color in with a different color. So it looks like there's only one color. Step 4. Step 5. Okay. Let's do it. Okay. So we have the lettering set. That looks really cool. So this has dual brush pens with flexible brush tip for big bold letters and fine bullet tip for details. Calligraphy pen with petite brush tip gives firm control. Twin tip black permanent marker with bullet tip and fine point tip. Smudge proof pencil for sketching lines. Ooh, okay, that's good. Premium eraser removes guidelines without damaging paper or ink. And download letter practicing sheet. Okay, cool. So that's going there. And then we've got the watercolors. What do they look like? Oh. They look like this. They're actually like, they're already watery. They're like little tubes of watery watercolors. That's cool. Okay. And then we've got the brush, obviously for the watercolors. And then the Hanamill. I use them on my prints. They're really great. Hand lettering creation pad. 25 sheets. 80 pounds. It says. Cool. I think that's it. Last time I forgot something in the box. Thank you, Daniel. So I won't be doing a giveaway today, so don't feel obliged to do that, but I appreciate that so much. Ian's asking, have I done any calligraphy? No, I have not. And if you look at my handwriting, it's something awful, and my handwriting never stays the same. It's changed a million times. I swear my handwriting is so in tune with whatever my mood is, and that's why it just never looks the same. I just have my dirty table over here. Okay, let's open this. Oh my gosh. There we go. So we have the paper. Ooh. Oh, it feels a bit plasticky, so it feels very, very smooth. Here's a few ideas of fonts. Okay, so we have that ready for us. Oh, we've got some of these. Maybe we'll try that out. Try that out, and then I guess we'll make it pretty with the watercolors after. Although I really want to see what these look like. And you may have noticed I have a scarf and everything on. Far out, it's like gotten so cold so quickly. But it's a nice clear sky outside, so I think it's gonna really warm up soon too. Then I don't have to wear it all day. But, and my cold is probably like really nice and warm for you guys in the US. So that, can you see that? It's very watery. So that's cool. So we gotta be careful. Don't make too much of a mess. Rightio. Put that there. Let's practice. Okay, I'll be right back and just grab those worksheets. So these are the worksheets. This is for dual brush pens. Okay, we might try, excuse me, give this a go so I can get a feel for the pens, since I haven't done calligraphy before. So the dual brush pens, I guess they're them. Yeah, obviously they're them. So they've got dual ends. So that's a grey and that's a black. So this one is just, okay. I guess if we press harder, it will go thicker. Okay, that was easy enough. And then less pressure will make it go thinner. So less pressure, more pressure. Ah, less pressure, more pressure. I think that's what they said, didn't they? They said, wait, here. We're gonna do this properly. Downstroke is thick. Upstroke, yeah. So upstroke is narrow, downstroke, more pressure. Upstroke, narrow, downstroke, more pressure. Okay, but that doesn't look thick enough. Upstroke, narrow, downstroke. Oh. You really have to think. Okay, and then this one. Ooh, when you get the hang of it, it's quite satisfying. And then an O. Cool, that's that one. Now let's try some letters. Oh, we just try them right next to it. So A. Not so good on that one. No, I was supposed to press harder. Okay, this really does take some practice. Calligraphy really is an artwork. Not that I'm saying it's not an artwork. That came out very wrong. But it's not something you can just do. You have to know when to apply pressure, I guess, and use the right pens. Okay, let's see if I can get the third one right. So a little bit more pressure here, less pressure here, more pressure here. Almost. A little bit more. Better. Should be trying with a grey one. Let me see if you guys have questions. Oh, far out, Iggy. That's crazy. Thank you. You guys are doing this for postage, but I'm not sending this one out to help catch up with postage, Bob said. Thank you so much. Oh, Barbara. Thanks, guys. I appreciate that very much. Okay. So this is obviously a B. Although, to me it looks like... it almost looks like a capital B. So at least it still looks like a B. So less pressure, more pressure. Ooh. It'll be good. Maybe when I get to D, I will... So less pressure, more pressure. Ah, less, more. Almost. So I can see why we have to sketch it out first. Because then we know exactly where we need to put more pressure compared to less pressure. Now, I'm curious, if I just had to do my name, how would you do an S? Oh, we've got some capital letters here. Okay. So I'm just gonna use these as like a sort of reference guide. That's an S. So if I had to do my name, it would be wow, how goes that? Okay. An H. Almost looks like the V. More pressure here. Ooh. And I guess they connect, don't they? They would connect. Hello, monster. Where's the E? Okay, okay. I think I got it. I got it. Now let's sketch something out with the pencil. Wait, there's another pen here. What are you eating? Fluff. Okay. So, okay, these were just for the, like, outlining finer details. Oh, this one's very nice. Thanks, Iggy. Denny says, I've had brush pens before and I've honestly never used them for calligraphy. Yeah. Oh, there's my washing machine. Ready? Try the other end of the pen. Oh, of course. Try the other end of the pen. So the other end of the pen is just a thinner one. So I guess that is more if you, because in the instructions it said to outline. So if I had to sketch out an S, I need to sharpen this. So let's sketch out the E, for example, which I can't see, but I'm assuming it's going to be something like this. And then it'll probably be thicker there. And then the L probably be thicker there. So then I'm assuming the thin end is to outline it. You could have it like that without filling in the middle, but then I guess we go. It almost looks better if you just... That looks pretty good. Shell. Okay, so that's a thin. And then the grey one will just be the same thing, except it's a lot lighter. It's very light, actually. Yeah, that one looks better. Cool. So now I'm thinking that No, that's too long. I'm gonna need to put something small on there. What? This is... My green screen is not fitting in there very well. What shall I write? That would be the question. DJ saying, is that marker for... Oh, yes. Maybe if it's for the shadows. Let's try that for the shadows. But... how would I do the shadows? Oh, I can see. So there's a little bit of an example. The word lettering, and it's got a shadow there. Okay. Yeah, so we could totally make a shadow. Cool. Now, it felt like it picked up some of the black. So I'm guessing you shouldn't be working with this. See how it picked up the black there? Maybe I have to wait for the black to dry. Because it'd be good to work with this over like I just did there. For the shadow. Okay, but we got that for the shadow. I think I'm gonna try do my own text. I'm gonna try my own text. Now we just need to find something to write. Ian is suggesting love is what you make of it. That's a good one. Maureen's asking, no, I'm not recording this one today. It'll just be this live. Thanks, Maureen. Oh, that's a good idea. Kristen says try the grey first and then the black. Okay. Maybe, okay, let me just turn the washing machine off. And then I think I know what I want to write. So let's zoom in on this. Ah, with my hand. I was moving things around and then I just scratched the crap out of it. Let's do a landscape. Because that's easier to see. And get my fat head is mostly out of the way. Okay. So... let's okay, so just a rough sketch, I think, just to position everything. Capitals. I know you can barely see that, but okay. bit better. Okay. I'm just doing it really lightly, but it says bring back. And then let's see if we go... So I guess I'm just sort of making my own text. It's UMN. I better make sure that I spell this right. That'd be embarrassing. Write something on a live stream and then get the spelling wrong in calligraphy. We're pretty sure. A-U-T-U-M-N. Yes. Okay. A-U-T. No, that way. Take a little eraser. And okay, now let's make it neater or make it how I want. We'll use the fine ones for this. Let's change the tail. Maybe we can make it go like that. Oh, yeah. And then when we use the watercolors, we'll try and add those nice warm autumn colors. And then I can create a shadow, so the shadow would probably be put the shadow on the side. Now what I do here. Ian says, try being a dyslexic sign writer. Oh, cool. So Daniel says the tombos do blend. He sometimes uses a separate paper to get rid of the blended color off. Okay. Yeah, Esme says calligraphy is difficult. I can create nice works of art, but my handwriting looks like chicken scratch. Yeah, I think calligraphy is definitely an artwork on its own. Like now that I'm trying it, and like I think I would actually want to go through all these worksheets and maybe try and do it more, because it is actually quite fun. But I also think it is worth going through the worksheets and doing it properly. Okay. I'm leaving fingerprints all over this paper. I don't think I like that part there. So bring... Okay. Now I'm going to outline it, because then it should make it nice and easy for us all to see. Let's use this one. So this one is the... I can't read it. So the beginner lettering set. Oh, what did it say? So this is a dual tip one as well. So that's good for that. And this is just a calligraphy pen with a petite brush tip. Okay, so let's use that one. Actually, no. Yes, no, no. We'll use the tiny one on this one. I think the hard part is keeping your strokes nice and smooth. So if you do these long strokes to not sort of go jaggedy, that's like a bit difficult. Oh my gosh, that looks very foggy. Foggy. It's a little better. Okay, I'm gonna turn this to see if I can get... Oh no! See, that's hard not to do that. But I am going to add the bigger brush pen over the top of that, so hopefully I can get that to be a smooth look. Let's finish that first. So using the big brush tip. Wow. That's just too thick. Oh well, let's make it all thicker then. That's better. This is not easy. That is not easy at all. And then, you know, I'm just gonna wing it for the autumn. Oh, not easy to do the fine ones. Okay, I should not have done that. So I can do that for these. Just those ends. That actually looks pretty cool just like that. That looks pretty cool. Now let's use this one and try and tidy it all up. That's pretty good. This is actually really fun. Oksana is saying, I think if I had to compare it to colored pencil calligraphy, it definitely looks like it would require more precision and concentration. Yeah, I had a few quiet moments there, didn't I? Because I was just trying to focus on it. Like, I think you really need to take your time with it and be careful. Kristen's saying, I wonder if that would help the painters to imagine it was paint. Sometimes I think we get in our heads on these things. Yeah, that's true. Well, it's a brush pen, so it feels a bit like a brush. So it might even help painters if they want to get a bit more precise. Esme's asking, is your hand stained? Yes, it is. It is. I wonder which one did that. I don't think any of them are leaking. But I may just be holding it very close to the nib. Okay, so carrying on. think that's pretty. That N is right, isn't it? It's not backwards. That's how you do an N. No, it is backwards. Oh well, it's still an N. Just pretend it's not a capital N, it's a lowercase n. So I did have it right the first time. Oh, there, Jessie just said that too. Is your N backwards in the word autumn? No, it is. Yeah, Jinx with the dyslexic science talk. Yep. Okay, cool. Now I'm just gonna set the video back to normal because now you guys can see that. That is super dark. I'll just have to stay like that. Okay, cool. Let's color it in. Or let's use some of these. Let's use this really tiny one. And, I don't know, add a bit more. What else do they have here? Ooh, this one's very nice. So we can just finish that end off beautifully. That already made that bee look a bit better. This is fun. Just creating those touch-ups that sort of just make it, give it a cleaner look. Round your curves up a bit more. Okay, and then let's just add a bit of some patterns or texture. Just add some movements. Ooh, maybe we'll put a little autumn leaf here or something. How'd you draw autumn leaf? I need to see one. That'll do. Bring that all the way around. Okay. Maybe we'll put a ruled line. Where's my ruler? Here. Okay, and then I completely forgot about the shadows. I think I'm just going to there we go. I think that's pretty cool for the calligraphy part of it. Now let's see what we can do with these watercolors. I'm guessing I'm gonna have to put them on something. I need a little palette. Ugh. They don't smell very good. They smell terrible. got this. And I'm gonna need water too, aren't I? Okay, so let's put some colors in here. So this one is yellow ochre. Oh, it's not too watery. Burnt sienna. My tummy's rumbling away. Burnt umber. I am also not a watercolor artist at all. Or painting at all in general. So painting is not really my thing. Oh, goodness me. I hope you guys can't hear my stomach through there. But it's rumbling like cray-cray. Radio. So maybe I'll start off with, I don't know. This brush feels really nice. No. So that leaks. The black leaks into it. So I don't know if that's no good. Do I have to leave it for like a day to dry? I'm trying not to touch it. That's sort of beside the point. Esme saying you could make the tea a tree. Did you say that while I was still doing the tea? But yeah, that would have been good. See you, Braylon. Sorry if I missed you already. And good night, Ian. Thank you for joining us. Oksana is asking, have I tried sumi painting? No, I haven't. I wasn't getting the art boxes back then. I know that I think one of the art boxes had the sumi painting in there. I watched Lisa do it. It looks like fun. Yeah, it will be fun to watch Lisa have a go at this one when she does it. So try not to go over the black ink too much with the watercolors, I guess, because it just bleeds into it. I went a bit overboard there. I don't know if I want to go anywhere else with this. Wishing I didn't do that now. I got a dirty mark up there. Okay, now I think I should let it go before I make it so much worse. And leave it at that, I think. And then use a teeny little brush pen and make a teeny little signature, like right here. That's so tiny. It's so good. Okay. So that, guys, is the Smart Art box. So I actually think this would be so relaxing, is to take all these worksheets and actually practice using them and do them and just enjoy it because it's fun. So that's that. Let me zoom out. See my nice messy table. So we have that watercolor brush that they gave us. We've got the calligraphy pens. We've got the watercolor paint, the pencil, the eraser, and stuff. So that was the April Smart Art Box for 2018. So thanks guys for tuning in. I'll just see if you guys have any more questions before we go. Catherine is asking, is the paper watercolor paper? No, it's not. It is warping quite a bit. It is not watercolor paper. It is hand lettering. Suitable for brush, pen, and fine liner. Yeah, so it's not, don't think you should use quite as much water as that, if you can help it, but it seems to be fine for the brush pens. And I'll see, maybe it will dry. Yeah, it's very warped, but maybe it will dry a little bit flatter. I'm not sure. Yeah. Jessie is asking, when is my next giveaway? My next giveaway will be at the end of the month, or the beginning of May. I think, no, May, because I'm still waiting for it to arrive, and it's going to be a pan pastel. So I'm going to be giving a set of 20 pan pastels away and a set of 10 pan pastels with application, with the soft applicator tools. So that should be in about 2 to 3 weeks. So if you want to know when those are going to happen, then the best thing to do, because I'm not very good at scheduling in specific dates because they change on me all the time, because I do art when I want to do art and sort of let art work around my lifestyle. So I'm amazed at how Lisa can do it, because I cannot schedule things in like that, because then I'm stressed and it's not fun for me if I have such a strict schedule of work. So I give you guys an estimate of when I'll do it, but if you want to know exactly when, then you're better off signing on to my newsletter. And then I generally send out an email about a half an hour ahead of time, ahead of the live stream. But I also, if it's a pan pastel one, I usually give you a couple of days heads up on when it's coming up. Yeah, so that will be the next one. And then of course I want to start my the sort of program that I have set for starting from scratch with colored pencils. I want to start that soon for my students. Jessie says, I found out about you from Lisa. Yeah, thank you, Jessie. A couple of you have actually found me from Lisa, which has been amazing. So Lisa's really great, and we do plan on doing quite a few more collaborations together. And the next one that we are definitely set on is doing a collaboration on doing an artwork just with a basic set of 12 pencils. So that will be something that we are hoping to do pretty soon. Amy says, I don't blame you, Charlene. Thank you, Amy. Yeah, because art's my passion. It's something that I love doing, and I find that when I schedule in too many things and I get overwhelmed, I don't enjoy it, and then I don't feel like the quality of my videos are as great when I'm feeling like I absolutely have to do it and I'm not at a point where I want to do it. So I feel like the videos are much better. Like today, I really wanted to do this. This was really fun. But you can definitely see the quality of my videos are not always that great if I feel like I'm forcing myself to do it. And I think it's, sometimes you need some time out. But anyways, cool. Yes, colored pencil basic training. That's right. Alrighty guys, thank you for tuning into today's stream, and thanks to those guys that did the super chat. I appreciate that very much, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.